Hello, and welcome to part 3 of volunteer driver training for Senior Ride Nashville. Once again, my name is Kelsey Mathis, the Transportation and Volunteer Manager here. And in this portion, I'm just going to be going over some things to keep in mind as you are working with older adults. Okay, so let's get into it. Okay, first, here's just an overview of some things we're going to be going over as you are working with this older population, such as how to best communicate with them, things to keep in mind as you're helping them get out and about, there's situations to be on the lookout for, as well as the importance of establishing healthy boundaries and where to report elder abuse should you suspect it's going on. All right, so as you're communicating with our members, just remember to exercise patience and compassion, listen, speak slowly and clearly. Just remember, many of them are hard of hearing, so it is important to be loud enough to where they can hear you and understand. And just in general, just be respectful, minimize those distractions, maybe start off without playing music when you first get there. You'll find that a lot of people will want to talk and really enjoy chatting and getting to know their driver, and some are less so. So it's just important to give people space to have the day they're having. And if you want to just find a radio station to listen to, by all means, enjoy some music together. Okay, so as you're helping them in and out of the car or to their destination, just remember first that in order to be eligible to be a rider of our program, they do need to demonstrate an ability to get in and out of a car with limited assistance, as well as walk a certain amount of feet on their own without extra assistance from somebody else. So there's no extensive amount of help that you would need to give, but if you do need to touch them to help them in any way, please get permission first. And that could include anything like holding their upper arm to stabilize them while walking, or placing your hand across their back to help them in and out of a car. And some people still might need that extra lift to get their legs up and over the ledge to get all the way into the vehicle. So that's a little bit of an extra level that we would probably note on their profile, just so you know what you're getting into if you know they'll need that extra help. So in case you're not comfortable with that, you would know what to expect. And so you can sign up for the ride that's right for you. Okay, and for those of our riders who have more limited vision, it's important to be vigilant with your surroundings as you might be helping them to or from the building. So just ask how you can be helpful. Just look out for that clear walking path, especially changes in elevation, like a curb or a step up might not have any second thought for you, but if you have bad knees or arthritis, just consider how much more of a hurdle that could be for our riders. So just be patient and give them time to get where they need to go. Okay, so just remember, as a volunteer driver, you are representing Senior Ride Nashville, the organization. So just avoid any unclear boundaries or inappropriate expectations there. And that includes do not accept or give money or gifts during a ride. That honestly blurs the lines for insurance purposes and shifts you more from a volunteer to a taxi, which we don't want that. And all of the rides are paid for in advance through the office. So you really don't need to worry about handling any money as you're driving. But if somebody really does want to go above and beyond the amount they paid for the ride, you're welcome to just point them to donating to the organization as a whole, and we would absolutely love to receive it, and we'll certainly put it to good use. So that's kind of a good redirection there. As you're talking to people, just avoid those political issues or conversations, as well as recruiting people to religion. We really want everybody to feel comfortable, and our members come from a wide variety of beliefs and backgrounds. So we just want everybody to enjoy getting to know each other. And also, it's important to stick to the assigned ride agenda. Our riders choose where they're going to go when they call to schedule the ride, and they even have the opportunity to change it a couple days ahead of time if they need to. So the itinerary is their decision, but we just want everybody to have a consistent experience, and the next driver might not have the time to go to the bank on the fly. So it's important also for us to know generally where everybody is. So please just no last minute stops. But if there is something that seems like it's a little bit more of a medical emergent issue, like their doctor really needs them to get this medication on the way home that they weren't planning on, feel free to call our office and we can kind of provide direction from there for those more gray areas. And also when you're talking about our program to your friends, which we totally encourage, really want to raise awareness that we're here and doing this service, just be careful about sharing any identifying information about the riders. Just stick to first names only. And while they might feel comfortable with you and share a lot of information with you, just kind of keep it to yourself and just keep it general and friendly when you're talking about it to others. Okay. And we are, as we've mentioned before, really committed to helping people maintain their independence and vitality for as long as possible. We want to kind of keep our eyes and ears out for things that might start to go wrong, such as poor condition of their home or increased forgetfulness or odd responses to questions. So just kind of keep an ear out for that. And those are good things to note in the driver note as you're closing out your rides, if it's just good things for us to keep an eye out for as a staff. And then if they express to you lack of adequate medical care or some financial struggles, please do be a good listener and feel free to pass those concerns on to us, and then we can share additional resources that might be helpful to them if they need help beyond just transportation. We want to be good stewards of the resources we have available and help wherever we can. Okay, and fortunately, we've got to talk about this. So there is a law in Tennessee that everyone is a mandatory reporter if you suspect an elder abuse is happening. So you are required to tell somebody. So that would be by calling Adult Protective Services or filling out an online form, and then the state will go from there to investigate, see if that person needs extra help. So we can totally help you with that process if you don't remember where exactly you need to go. So feel free to reach out, and it's just good for us to know if our members are in an unfortunate situation. So just keep your eyes and ears out. All right, so that about covers it for this portion of our training. So thank you so much for making it this far. We're so appreciative of your time. Once again, my name is Kelsey Mathis, and I look forward to hopefully staying in touch with you as our volunteer driver. Thank you so much.